All right, welcome back, everybody. You are right here on the Now Morning Show, at home and in online as well on Facebook. All right, so education and COVID. COVID-19 has changed the face of so many things in the world, including education, and now things have to be done virtually. Here to chat with me about the virtual classroom this morning, it is Michelle Beharry, who is the Managing Director of Wisdom CRM, the School of E-Learning, and that's e-learning platform that is. Good morning, Michelle. Thank you
Good
for joining
morning,
us.
Gregory. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, thank you. So, tell us before we go into Wisdom CRM itself. Tell us
hmm
about the what are the major changes when it comes to going from an in-classroom experience to a virtual classroom experience.
Yes, Gregory. So we have always been accustomed, of course, to the chalkboard, the blackboard, the face-to-face interaction. And now, of course, with the good Prime Minister's online, now we're doing online, of course, to protect the health and safety of our kids, to reduce the COVID spread. So the differences are now that you are as a student, you're in your home environment. With Wisdom CRM platform, you get to continue and manage the operations of your classroom, of your school, whether you're remotely or if it is that you were in the classroom itself in a physical building. And what that means is that the teachers now, the principals, can continue to maintain the attendance records. The students now they interact with their classmates and their teacher, of course, online, just as how we're doing here this morning via uh, um, video conferencing.
Now, let's go a little more in depth into Wisdom CRM itself. So, tell us how easy it is to use.
Agree? If you can check your email, you can use Wisdom CRM.
Really,
It's that easy.
that is wonderful. You want to expand on that a little more?
Sure, no problem. So we give each school their own website. So if your school does not have a website, we give each school their website. So they go on to whether it's Trinity Junior, whether it's Bishops, whether it's Richmond Street Boys. You have a username and a password, just as how you would have with your email, and you log in there. From there, as a student or a teacher, you can add your assignments, you can do your homework, you can look and see what your teacher gave you as your homework. The teacher can take the attendance records, and the principals, just as if it is that they were in a physical building or what, they can look into each class and see what's going on, what assignments are there, what is being covered, if the curriculum is being covered through the assignments, etc.
That is fantastic news, and now like children would have no excuse as to oh they didn't get the homework so because it's all right online.
Well, we're
So
hoping we're hoping that's a positive there. But what I think is that the students with e-learning, and this is one of the differences with e-learning, is that you have access to your materials, to your schoolwork, right? From anywhere.
right.
So you can access it from your mobile phone, from your tablet, from your desktop, from your laptop, right? So it's easy access at any time from anywhere.
So now is this for one specific school level such as primary or is it primary and secondary at this point?
It's both primary and secondary. Wisdom
Wonderful.
CRM caters to public and private primary and secondary schools, special education centers, and private tutors. So
Oh,
we cover the masses.
wonderful. And now tell us what is your background and what made you develop this platform, Wisdom CRM?
So coming from a scientific background of compliance and research and development, data research and development, the COVID-19 triggered a lot of things. And you'll agree with me. It's as if it is that we went to sleep one night and we got up, and all of a sudden the world has changed so drastically. In response to that, of course, and to help with respect to the students and the new environment that we have right now in terms of learning and educating, that's how Wisdom CRM was developed. The beauty about it is that I have my in-house developers. They're here from the United States and from Pakistan, and we were able to create the platform, get it up and running by April 5th of this year.
Now, why should schools use
From
wisdom?
since then, of course, we have offered continuous training. We have continuous training. It's a hand-holding process. Because Gregory, I understand
It's
and
Carrie.
talking to the beg pardon.
Oh, the name, it's Carrie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No
I'm just
problem.
seeing the name on the name here. Apologies for
No,
that,
that's
Carrie.
okay.
So from discussing with the consulting with the stakeholders themselves, the teachers, the parents there, and knowing that they are not everyone's comfortable or they're not confident then in
Right.
maneuvering an online environment. So we offer that support. In addition to that, I have built in a 24/7 help desk infrastructure there so that when you are on the platform, you're never alone. There's a dedicated, there's a dedicated account manager. So if it is that you couldn't remember how to check for your homework or put an assignment, there's someone there to help you maneuver the system.
That leads me into my next question. Well, that's a great reason, and that kind of sets Wisdom CRM apart uh,
Yes,
from other platforms. But what
yes.
are some of the other reasons that schools should use Wisdom CRM school e-learning platform versus Google Classroom, Edmundo, or Schoology?
Good. Excellent question, Carrie. Right? And there are many reasons. If it is, of course, that we go through that this morning, I don't think we will have enough time. So I'll just focus then. I'll just focus on just one or two. So the Honorable Prime Minister came out, the Minister of Education yesterday, and she confirmed that by the end of 2020, we're going into ebooks. Wisdom CRM already has ebooks in place. So imagine your book list, of course, now coming forward with your ebooks. The parents or the principals can upload the ebooks on the system and students can have access to their ebooks when they log in to read it,
Wow.
right? One of the other main features, of course, in addition to just the hand-holding process to maneuver the system, is that they are required to do online attendance now. And we know it is going to be a little different because we are having online video conferencing taking place. So Wisdom CRM has attendance. You can do daily attendance or you can do subject-wise attendance, which I think they're moving forward to now as the students participate in their online classrooms and they would have one subject scheduled at this particular time and a student may not turn up to the second subject that will be taking place that day. So there's subject-wise attendance. All the teacher does is just click insert if the student is absent or if they're present or what. And that is reflected real time on the principal's dashboard. So she can submit her records at the end of the day or in real time to the ministry.
And before we go, Michelle, how can interested persons access Wisdom CRM?
Sure. Very simple. You can, first of all, you can go to our website. It's www.wisdomcrm.com. You can give us a call, right? Our office number is 612-7178, right? Or you can drop us an email at education@wisdomcrm.com. All the information is available on the website. You can also fill out a form on the website. You can put in your contact details, and within a couple hours, an education support specialist will contact you to understand your needs and start your onboarding process.
Well, Michelle, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning, and I look forward to all that is to come from Wisdom CRM. And with that, we are going to call it a wrap for this interview, and I wish you the best moving forward.
Thank you very much, Carrie.
All
Have a
right, take
blessed
care.
morning. Take
That
care.
that was Michelle Beharry, Managing Director of Wisdom CRM, which is a school e-learning platform. And again, everything is adapting to the change, and that is good news that we are able to make things happen in that sort of way. So we look forward to the the solutions to the problems we are facing now. All right, we're going to take a short break and come back with much more, so stay with us.